Only 5? 55. Okay, that's good. Okay, can I tell them to come out?
You're good, Mr. Mustel.
Okay, thank you, Chrissy. It is 8:31 p.m., April the 20th, 2020. We are back in open session. Mr. Sumner.
Okay, I'm looking through my packets right now. The administration would like to recommend that we issue a one-year term contract, administrative contract to Molly Martinez for the 2021 school year.
Thank you, Mr. Sumner. Mr. Palmastello, we have a motion administrative recommendation, please.
As also move on that, this is Felix.
Thank you, Felix. Do we have a second, please?
I'll second that. Stephen Helper.
Thank you. Thank you, Stephen. Okay, roll call vote. Mr. Landine,
Yes.
Mr. Lerma,
Yes.
Ms. Scheck,
Yes.
Ms. Mustala,
Yes.
Mr. Helsher,
Yes.
Mrs. Palmastello, yes. Motion carries. Thank you very much. Mr.
Okay, Mr. President, the administration would like to recommend that the Board of Trustees renew the educator term, dual term, part-time educator term, educator probationary, dual probationary, and educator retire rehire, so their contracts will end on June 20th, June 2021, as presented on the attached list.
Palmastello, thank you, Mr. Sumner. Administrative recommendation, please.
Kim Schick, I so move.
Yeah, okay.
Second
Thank you,
motion.
Ms. Scheck.
I'll second it, Felix.
Thank you, Felix. Roll call vote. Mr. Felix, Landine,
Yes.
Mr. Lerma,
Yes.
Ms. Scheck,
Yes.
Ms. Mustala,
Yes.
Mr. Helsher,
Abstain.
Ms. Palmastello, yes. We have 5 yeses and 1 abstention for cause. Mr. Sumner.
Yes, Mr. President. It is the recommendation of administration, the Board of Trustees, issue an educator probationary contract for the 2021 school year to Tiffany Trewick and Sandra Monreal.
Thank you, Mr. Sumner. This is Palmastello. I'll make that motion on the administrative recommendation for the 2 new hires. Do we have a second, please?
Second, Billy Lerma.
Billy Lerma, seconds. Okay, roll call vote. Mr. Landine,
Yes.
Mr. Lerma,
Yes.
Ms. Scheck,
Yes.
Ms. Mustala,
Yes.
Mr. Helsher,
Yes.
Ms. Palmastello, yes as well. Motion carries. So, is there anything else there, Mr. Sumner?
Just to let you know that we had 55 people on the YouTube following this meeting tonight.
Wow, that's pretty good.
I think that's really good. So our next meeting will be May the 11th, 2020. And we will probably, unless the social distancing gets lifted, we'll probably have to do that meeting same avenue that we did this video conferencing tonight. The one thing on that agenda that we'll have to have is our taper report. And we were doing that in March and that got moved too. So Holly is working on the presentation and we will go ahead and make that presentation along with some other items. But that's all that I have to, all the business I have at this time.
This is Palmastello. Does anyone else have a comment tonight? All right. If there are none, Mr. Sumner, the business.
There is not.
There is no further business. There's no for the business. It is 8:35 PM, April the 20th, 2020. This meeting is adjourned. I appreciate each and every one of you participating. Our first meeting like this, in my opinion, went real well. And I appreciate everyone's working with each other and helping each other out as we got through this. And I think we all did a good job.
I want to thank Mr. Mostella. I want to thank Orlando Garza and David Wilshire from our technology department, along with Christy Castillo. They've done a marvelous job trying to get this Zoom meeting, to get the YouTube, and working with every one of you to make sure that you were comfortable on this platform. And so I really appreciate the work with these people that have helped us do this tonight.
Did-
We appreciate it too. And I wish we could give them a big hand or something, but they're the ones that made this possible. Never.
Mr. Sumners, Mr. Sumners,
Yes.
did you mention Ms. Castillo? She's helped me a lot.
Oh, yes, sir. I sure did.
Thank you.
Yes. Chris, if it hadn't been for Chrissy, I don't think this would have gone as smooth. And plus David and Orlando, they are big help as well.
And Chris Casares, he was over there with Felix. So
Oh, yeah.
it takes a team, and we got a team put
Absolutely.
together, and I appreciate all their help.
And that's why it went so well. We had a good,
Yes, sir.
we have a good team. Everything works well.
Yes, sir.
I appreciate everybody being here this evening. This meeting went well. Everyone did real well. And I thank everyone, especially our host that took care of us there.
Right.
So that is all I have to say. So y'all have a good evening.
Thank you.
Thank
Y'all
you,
have-
guys.
Thank
Good
you.
Thank you.
If you drive safely, be careful, take care of everything out there, and just watch out for, the extra kiddos that'll be out in the streets, maybe, if they're not in the house learning. So thank you very much.